Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and today's video is going to be my Ipsy Glam Bag and my Ipsy Plus bag. So I came on camera thinking I would use some of these products and do a makeup look. So I just want to get right into this and leave some time for some try-ons. Anyway, the first thing I pull out of my bag is this new brush from, it's called a Perfect 10 from MOTD. And wow, this is really super soft. I think I'm really going to enjoy using this like for contouring. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Alright, the next thing I pull out of my bag is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. It's a finishing powder. I've had this before in the past, and it's really finely milled. It's a beautiful powder. I love it. I just think it's one of the best powders that's out there. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. So there you go. It's just a little deluxe sample. This little bit right here will last me probably about a month. Alright, and then the next thing I pull out of my bag is the Beauty Crop Stuck On You eye primer, and this was my choice item, and if I can get it out of the box I'll show you what it looks like. It's a beautiful color. There we go, and it comes in a pot, and it's, here we go, this is what the pot looks like. Stuck On You. And it's a beautiful flesh color, and it has the consistency of the primer that e.l.f. put out, the putty primer. It's a facial primer, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put some on my lids here and just cover this area. And I've already done my my base and my brows, and I put on a little lip gloss. But anyway, I left plenty of room for additional products. I've already looked in my bags, and, you know, initially, I've had them for a few days, but I don't remember everything that I got. So I'm just leaving myself kind of open for an eye look, definitely. And then we'll see what else is in there that I can put on top of all this. So anyway, that's it gives you a pretty good canvas there, so we'll see how it performs with the eyeshadow look. So anyway, I'm super happy to have that, because everybody needs a good eye primer, right? And then I got the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. Little sample here, and I've used this before. This is awesome. And then the last thing in my bag is this blush from Milani. It's called Rose Powder Blush. And I already have some blush on, so I'm not going to put more on. And I'm not going to break the seal on this. But anyway, it's a really pretty, like a peachy color, which is right up my alley. So the theme this month is Be Present. And there's some details on the back. It says save the date November 27th through the 30th, which is coming right up. There's going to be Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So they're going to have some sales up to 85% off. And then my products were listed inside the card here with the prices. Okay. I'm not going to go into all those deets right now, because I want to get into this other bag. Normally I do both of these separate, but I decided that I would combine them together tonight and just kind of save myself a little bit of time. It's getting toward the end of the month, and I've still got several videos to film, so I figured it would just, you know, cut a corner. Alright, I'm taking everything out of the bag. And I got a card in this one also, which looks the very same on the front and the back. But the inside does not list the products. So I don't know the value of these. I'll have to, I guess, get on their website and figure that kind of stuff out. I really haven't figured out why they're listing some of the stuff on the cards and some of them they're not. It's really kind of weird. Okay, so we have a mascara. This is the tre'Stique mascara. And I'm not going to open this. I'm probably going to save it for a giveaway because I already have one just like it, which I will use for my eye look tonight. And then there's an eyeshadow stick called Cream to Powder Eyeshadow 101 in the color Champagne Shimmer. And I believe this was my choice item, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember. Seemed like there was a couple of choices. Anyway, this is one of them. So I'll pull this out and show you what that looks like. It twists up. I like shimmer sticks like this, y'all. And this is it's a really pretty color. It's like a peachy gold. So it's supposed to dry down to a powder, which would be great because it means it'll stay really well. Then I got a lip oil from the Tarte Sugar Rush line and dragon fruit. Let's check it out, y'all. It's neat packaging. Ooh, it's a big doe foot. Let's put a little on. I just put it right there on top of what I got. It's got a funny smell. Not that it smells bad, but it's just, you know, I just wish it was like fruity or something. You know, it says dragon fruit. You'd think that it would smell fruity. Anyway. And then my other choice item is this Shaina B palette, eyeshadow palette. I have the cheek palette, but I wanted the eyeshadow palette, so when it came up, I had to choose it. Let me pull this plastic off. And there's a mirror. And then there's all the pretty shades. Can y'all see that? Just neutrals. So these four here on the bottom are mattes, and then these four up here are shimmers. So I'm super excited to have that. Let's swatch a couple. We like shimmers, don't we? Oh. Wow, look at the pigment. Bam. That's pretty. Wow. That brown one there is amazing. Okay. Let's do the mattes and see how they turn out. Try not to mess up my palette. Everything feels so soft. And there's the mattes on the bottom. That's a really pretty warms. Okay. I see you, Shaina B. So I could do a lot with that, y'all. I can do a lot with that. Okay, let me just wipe my hands down. And set this to the side. And the last thing I got in my bag is another palette. Can y'all believe that? I got two palettes. This is from Complex Culture. It's called the Full-Time Eyeshadow Palette. Silky blending shades curated for work and for play. It's beautiful packaging. It's that pretty gray color. It matches the brushes. Really, really nice. It's got this sleek gold detail here. And then there's a sheet that tells you how to use the brushes and how to use the shadows. So it's called Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3. So the way that it's set up is that, and I know the glare's too much here, but let's see if I can turn it. But anyway, it's like they're set up in rows of 3. So for 3 eyeshadow looks, you can get 3 colors in each one. And the shades are named on the back. So this is the Workwear Trio. This is the Brunch Trio. And this is the Night Out Trio. So I'm going to come back and swatch these another time and play with these another time, because I want to get into this palette here from Shaina B, since this was my choice item. And I've already swatched these and I feel how buttery they are. This dark cool tone brown is screaming at me. Okay, let's get into this. Find me a fluffy brush here. Let me use my Jaclyn Hill brushes, y'all. Alright, I'm going to go into this shade here called Wynwood. And I'm going to use that. There's quite a bit of kick up in the pen, y'all. And I'm thinking I want to try a halo eye, if I can. So I'm just going to go, I got quite a bit of real estate here, so I'm just going to go all the way right up under. I want to cover this whole portion. It's such a pretty color. This is like a camel, kind of a brown, but it's a warm tone, and it feels really soft and powdery. And there is a little bit of kick up in the pan. And I'm just going to layer that up and get that good base going on top of that eyeshadow primer. Now, I didn't set that primer, y'all saw that, but that's why I'm tapping the shadow into it right now to help set it. Okay. And I won't be doing windshield washer motions until the next color. Alright, now, let's see. Since I'm going to go cool tone with this, let me switch brushes. And I'm going to go into this light color here called Bisquecayne. I'm just using the mattes for right now. And I'm going to put that right there on the lid. right up there underneath the brow bone. And I'm going to carry that right over in this area. And make sure the rest of the lid is set. These are easy to work with, y'all. I mean, of course I'm using really light shades, so we'll see how the darks do. Okay, let me grab another brush. I'm going to use this one here. And I want to go into that let's see here. I want to go into this one called Border Princess. It's a shimmer, and it's like a taupey kind of a, it's like a rose gold, kind of a taupey rose gold, something, I don't know. But anyway, I want to take that across the center of the lid there. And I'm going to go up above my crease and just make that, create that halo. And I can always come back in and make that a little brighter here in a minute. I'm just taking that right up the center. Okay, now I'm going to find me a little smudge brush, and I'm going to go into this dark shade here called Everglade, that cool tone color. And I'm just going to just put a little on the tip of the brush, because I want to be really careful. This is kind of dark, and I'm just going to tap this in right here in this outer section. And I'm just going to work in the small amounts and just blend that into what I laid down there in the middle. And then I'll carry it up. And then I'm going to go underneath the lash line and connect it. And I'm going to go about halfway over. And I'm just going to kind of smoke it and blend it out with that shade that's right up there near the brow bone. Okay, then I'm going to take just a tiny bit of that same color, and I'm going to go right here in the inner part. And create that intersection for the halo eye. And I'm just going to follow along the natural shape of my inner eye. Right here, I'm just going up that orbital bone and just blending that in to that middle shimmer. And then I'm going to go across the top and just bring that together. Just real light. And then I'm going to go back in to Port-au-Princess, and I'm going to back away from Everglade for now. And I'm just going to go back over what I did there in the middle. For that spotlight. And then I'm going to go back into Bisquecayne and just put a little bit more right there on top of the brow bone and just blend that together with the Everglade just to take away any harsh edges. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do to the other eye. And I'm going to put on some of this mascara, this tre'Stique mascara that I received, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back with the finished look, and I used the Shaina B palette for both eyes, and then I went in and put the Julep eyeshadow stick on the inner corner and up above my brow bone to finish that off, and that worked out pretty nice, especially for under the brow. And I like the way it fit, you know, in the corner of my eye, so that worked out real good. And then I used my tre'Stique mascara, and it comes with this little eyelash curler thing right here, you know, to curl the eyelashes, but it doesn't get all the eyelashes in one sweep, and I don't know, it's kind of gimmicky, and so I usually, you know, I don't use it a lot. But anyway, I do like the way that this brush is shaped, y'all. This is a really nice curvy brush, and I like how it loads the product up at the end, because I have a tendency to turn it in like this, and you know, those little bitty lashes, and down on the bottom row, and then the inner corner, and you know, I like a brush like that. So I enjoy using this mascara. And so anyway, that's definitely a jewel, you know. And like I said, I already have that one, so this one right here, I'll probably put this in a giveaway so somebody else can enjoy that. And then the lip oil, you know, by Sugar Rush. It's got the smell. That smell kind of lingers, y'all. It may, I think it's supposed to be a fruity smell, but it doesn't. Let's put some more on it. It's really shiny, but I don't really care for the smell, but I'll still use it, you know. But it doesn't taste good, and I like stuff like this that, you know, like lip glosses that smell good and taste good, you know. So anyway, these aren't my favorite, but anyway, if you're listening, Tarte, that's one of the ways you could improve this, is by putting a better smell and making it taste good, you know. So anyway, okay, I will come back some other time and use the Complex Culture palette, and you know, we've got some pretty neutrals there, and but I think this eye look turned out pretty good. What do y'all think? Not bad, not bad. I love that evergreen shade. Of course, it's right here. It's where I swatched it. That cool tone brown. But next time I'll have to use this orange and that warm brown there with this one. And maybe that gold as highlighter. I don't know. Anyway, you could make 3 or 4 looks with this palette. Easy. But I love the way it swatched. I mean, that was amazing. So the brush loads up really good, and the pigment's there, and I just used a light touch tonight. because I like a kind of a smoky eye, but I was trying to do a halo smoky eye. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think about what I got in my Ipsy bags this time down there in the comments. I'll be sure to chat back with you. And thank you so much for joining me today and for watching, spending your time with me. I appreciate you so much. God bless you today is my prayer, and I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.